I want to talk a little bit about the North Central Regional Jail. Um, Everybody remembers in the 90s whenever the jail was first constructed and they tore down all the uh, local jails in all the counties and they wanted to regionalize it and put everybody in, regional prisons and make the counties pay for housing said prisoners. Um, we might disagree on this. We might not disagree on this. I don't know. But I will say that for a misdemeanor, you don't deserve to go to the North Central Regional Jail. I think a felony, depending on the grade of the felony, I think, yes, that you should go to the regional jail. The North Central Regional Jail was supposed to hold 475 people. Currently, it's holding up to close to 800 to 900 people. So you have 2 beds in each room, and they're sleeping 3 to 4 people on the floor. If this was, if this was a, if this was a zoo or something like that. If there was that kind of overpopulation, PETA would be in there and they would straight up shut down that shit. But because it's human beings and human beings are considered chattel, they're not considered human beings whenever they're in there. They are fed very little. They are sprayed down with toxic chemicals to get rid of lice and other components. When's enough's enough? You know what I mean? These people are in there, and some of them are 4 people to a cell. That's not right. But what do you do? Everybody seems to be fine with it. You know what I mean? Here's the thing about it. Have them kidnap people at gunpoint. Take them anywhere from 1 to 4 counties away and put them into the Regional Jail Association. They're booked. They're charged for being booked. And then they have to go and do a 14-day convid a convid like a convid like quarantine 15 days. So when you go, bear with me 1 second here. Got a client. Okay, I'm back. So I want to explain a little something about the Regional Jail Association. They take poor people and they put them in the Regional Jail Association. Okay? So they barely feed the people in the Regional Jail Associations. So if you actually want to survive and live, your family has to send you commissary money, or they have to send you commissary packs. Now, when they send you commissary money, the regional jail takes 10% of said money, and they keep it as a processing fee. Call uh, a long distance phone call. I think it's 19 to 20 some cents a minute. Okay. If you want a video chat with a person, it's 25 cents a minute for a maximum of 15 minutes. You're only allowed to have one visitor per 30 minutes once a month at the regional jail. Okay? So if you come from a prominent family in the area and they come to the jail to see you, they'll throw you on what they call the diesel train. And they'll send you to another regional jail, whether it be Taze Valley, Central, North Central, Northern, Southern, so on and so forth. So it makes it very difficult for your family to go all the way over there to try and talk to you and actually have a conversation with you. So they're by forcing you to pay the money. They're extorting you to pay the money to the West Virginia Regional Jail Association to talk to your family member, to provide your family member with food and other necessities, to talk to them, to video chat with them, and again, one 30-minute uh, 1 30-minute visitation once a month. You know what I mean? Again, if this was a zoo, PETA would be in there. The federal government would have shut it down. They would have confiscated everything. They would have the regional jail was originally, if you remember taking the tour back in the 1990s, it was originally supposed to hold, I think, 475 people or something like that. Now it's holding 800 and some people. It's unfair. It is that are so wrong with it. But everybody's okay because everybody and everybody else's eyes, they're criminals. They're criminals. What you really need to understand is sometimes they're not criminals. They're framed. They're set up. There could be lots of random things going on. So, you know, I think the Johnson and Johnson clot shot. Okay, he immediately told him that he lost sight in one of his eyes. They did nothing about it. It's restored the blood flow to the eye. He wouldn't have had, any sight, but his eye would have been gray or dead. And this gentleman is now going to sue the West Virginia Department of Corrections, and I hope he owns them. I hope he owns them. This is ridiculousness. You have people that are up there in the regional jails that are their families are basically being extorted. to pay the regional jails. That's the problem with a for-profit prison system. If the government wants to put you in jail, they should have to pay the bill. It's all done via tax dollars. Why should family members have to send money? Why should family members have to send money to people to be able to buy food or to buy internet access or to buy video conferencing calls or all of that? You know what I mean? I think people should be able to go in and 3, 5 times a week and be able to visit with their people that they love. But that's not the way it's done. It's all a gimmick. How much more of it do you guys want to continue to put up with?